guys, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impressions on this eyeshadow palette right here. This is a palette by Cat and Bunny. So you've probably never heard of Cat and Bunny. I know I hadn't, but I was scrolling through Leaping Bunny's list of certified companies and I found this and I liked the name Cat and Bunny, so I clicked on the link and it took me to a little Etsy shop and they only had, I think, 2 products. I know they had this and they had a coffee under eye mask, but this was only $30 and I was like, I need to try it. So I went ahead and ordered it, and I wasn't expecting anything amazing because it was only $30 and I'm used to like a $50 little eyeshadow palette, and this seemed like you got a lot of product for the price. So like I said, this company is certified by Leaping Bunny. They're also apparently certified by PETA. It does have the little PETA logo on the back there. They do not have the Leaping Bunny logo on their packaging, but that just means that they didn't want to pay the price that it costs to use that logo. So let's open this guy up. When I first opened it up to swatch it a little bit, I had a really hard time getting it out of the sleeve. I couldn't get it out. I had to like use my teeth. But let's see if we can do it this time. Okay, well, there we go. My boyfriend was like, just rip it open. It has smudges all over it already because I was swatching some of the colors and then I touched the palette and got it all over the freaking packaging. But I love this freaking packaging. It reminds me a lot of Kim Kardashian's packaging on her products. This is like a peachy color and then it just has plain silver writing. And I like that simplicity. It just works really well. You open it up and it's got one of these little plastic covers on it. I do like my products to be packaged very sanitarily, but that's not too bad. So you open it up and you've got 35 colors here, I think. It's a big palette for $30. And when I swatched these, when I first opened it up, they were super buttery and smooth and soft. And the texture really reminds me of Lime Crime's eyeshadows, which I use a lot. So let's just swatch a couple of these just to see. I'm really bad at this. Okay, let's take this blue. And we're just going to swatch it on the back of the hand. Yeah, so that goes on super nicely and it's really pigmented. And I was so surprised when I swatched these the first time because, like I said, it was only $30. So let's go ahead and prime the eyes first because I haven't done that yet. I did put on some eyebrows really badly. I'm not good at eyebrows. Okay, so I have relatively long fingernails, or acrylics, they're not real fingernails. So I have to use a brush to put on eyeshadow primer, but we're going to go ahead and do that. So the eyeshadow primer that I'm using is this Photo Focus eyeshadow primer by Wet n Wild. I don't love this primer. It kind of makes my eyeshadow sometimes go on a little patchy, but it's all I have right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a light shade all over my lid. I'm going to use this shade right here. Okay, so we put that all over the lid. That's a really nice base shade for me because it's kind of close to my skin color. Okay, so now let's go in with one of these light brown colors and put that into the crease to start out here. I'm going to start out with this lightest brown color that they have right here. So that I'm not putting anything too dark to start. Okay, we've got that color on. It's super light, so let's go into something a little darker. There's a little bit of fallout on the palette here. Nothing crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this kind of reddish brown shade right here. And I'm just going to put that into the crease and a little bit on the outer corners. Okay, and I'm also going to drag that a little bit along the lower lash line. And I'm going to do it as close to the waterline as I can get because I want a kind of a subtle-ish look. Okay, so that's a little more orangey than it looks in the pan, but it's really pretty color. And these are blending out really nicely despite the shitty primer that I used. Ooh, this pink color looks exciting. Oh, I'm into that. Okay, so I'm going to take a pretty color and I'm going to put that onto the lid. Let's see, what can we put here? So they have this really pretty shimmery color right here. I don't even know what to call that color. It's kind of like a dusty rose gold. And I really want to put that on my lid. It's super pretty. So I'm going to wet this brush a little bit. And throw some of this dusty rose goldy color on. Oh wow, that's really pretty. It's really subtle, but super pretty. I'm just gonna pack that all over the lid. Wow, that's super nice. I'm like obsessed with this color for a glammy daytime look. I'm like super surprised at this $30 palette, guys. I would definitely recommend it. Okay, so I'm gonna darken up the crease a little bit. I'm gonna take a, yeah, here's a little guy. Okay, so I'm gonna take this dark brown color right here, which isn't super dark, you know, it's not black or anything, but it'll deepen up the crease just a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna blend that all in. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take that same brown color and I'm gonna use that as a liner. So I'm gonna put that on my top lash line and my lower lash line. Just a tiny bit on the lower lash line, I think, though. I wanna keep this kind of light. So I'm gonna take this angled brush right here. This is one of the ones from the Affordable Mineral Makeup Company, and I used that in my last video. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my face, threw on some lashes and some mascara. The lashes I used were by this brand that I've never used before, but they are a cruelty-free, certified by Leaping Bunny brand called Socialize, and I used the Peekaboo lashes. And I also used their lash glue, and I'm really happy about the way it turned out. These lashes are just kind of outer corner wispies, but they're really pretty. This brand also has some lashes that I've been dying to try that hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on and show you guys in another video that are meant to look just like mink lashes but are vegan. So obviously a lot of people really like mink lashes and people say they look more natural and all that. So Socialize came out with these lashes that are supposed to be just like mink lashes and look just as good. However, these look perfectly good. They look, I mean, you can tell that I'm wearing fake lashes from up close, but they are really pretty. So I'll be putting some photos on Instagram of this finished look so you guys can check out the eye look a little better, because I know my camera's not that good. I do use my phone to record everything. But overall, I'm really, really happy with this palette. For $30, it does a great job. It's definitely up there with the quality that I get in like a Lime Crime or an Urban Decay palette. So I'm going to link that Etsy shop down below so you guys can check it out and see what other products they have in their shop. And I hope that if you try this out, you like it as much as I did. Okay, well, that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and go do nothing with this beautiful makeup on. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me and you want to hear more about cruelty-free products, please hit the little subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when I make new videos, go ahead and hit that little bell icon that pops up after you subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.